What up, YouTube? Today's video, I want to talk about Operation Stop the Starseeds. Now, first things first, if you really a fan of mine and you really do your research, you would know that, you know what I'm saying, I came up with my own genre of music called Starseed rap. Why is it called Starseed rap? Because I was born in 95. You know what I'm saying? If you was born in the 90s, you're a starseed. That's what our generation is called, starseeds. You see what I'm saying? Starseed rap. You get what I'm saying? And you know that, for example, right? It's like this. 90s babies, you know what I'm saying? It's a war being put on us. And it's a war being put on the 2000 babies and so on and so forth, right? Now, it's a war being put on everybody, but it's really a war being put on the 90s. Well, it's really a war being put on the 90s and the 2000 babies. Now, the 80s babies, it is, but not really. You know what I'm saying? But in a different way. They being attacked in a different way. You see what I'm saying? But this is how 90s babies is being attacked now. See, if you was paying attention, if you was aware, you know what I'm saying, you know, when you was younger, you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm talking about. But the Illuminati, the powers that be, the Zionists, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the Dark Lords of the universe, you know what I'm saying, reptilians, whatever, ugly bastards, whatever you want to call them, they knew that the 90s generation and the 2000 generation, they knew that we were going to be very special and very different. So they had to brainwash us any way they can. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now, think about it. See, if you look back, you know what I'm saying, to the 80s, 70s and all that, even though we wasn't alive at those times, but if you look back at that type of stuff, they were the people who was born in the 70s and the 80s and stuff like that, or even before then, people who was born in the 60s, the 70s, and the 80s, they didn't have satellite TV. They didn't have none of that. They had cartoons and all that type of stuff, but it wasn't on the mass mainstream as it is when the 90s babies was being born. Because soon as 1990 hit, that's when the motherfucking Cartoon Network started coming out. The Disney channels, you know what I'm saying? Even though Disney Channel been around, but I'm talking about it started coming out on a mass production, like on a mass scale. Like it was being mass produced. You know what I'm saying? The Nickelodeons, all this type of stuff. It was being broadcasted, all different type of cartoons, all different type of symbolism, all that. But being a kid, we didn't know what was going on. But they plan was Operation Stop the Starseeds because they knew we were so totally different. Because every time a new generation is born, it's a double helix that's formed around our DNA. You know what I'm saying? So that means more psychic abilities. You know what I'm saying? You know, just more. Everything is enhanced. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what people don't understand. So when the 2000 babies is born, they got another double helix around their DNA. So they even more advanced than us. Then you got the babies that's born, you know what I'm saying, 2005, 2000, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause people being born, you know, every year and all that. 2010, you know, people being born every day. But you get what I'm saying? Like 2000 babies, you know what I'm saying? They got a double helix around their DNA, so they even more and more different, more and more special, more and more smarter. So what they objective was to stop us. Because they don't want you to find out your true self. That's when the video games start coming out harder. Don't get me wrong. Nintendo 64, motherfucking, what's it called? The Sega, Atari, all that shit. I think all that shit was already out. But it wasn't popping on the mass scale until the 90s hit. Why is that? Think about it. Why all these satellite dishes, cartoons, toys, all these video games start coming out heavily in the 90s? Because they knew we was coming back and we knew how special we were. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. Operation Stop the Starseeds. Now, I came up with that name myself, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. The whole objective was to subliminally, can't even say the word. They objective was to fuck us up on a subliminal level. You see what I'm saying? Let me rephrase the word. They objective was to fuck us up on a subliminal level. Fuck up everybody's chakras, rearrange them. That's why so many people out here, they don't know if they like boys or girls. They don't know if they coming or going. It's just so much confusion because the subliminal messages that they put in the cartoons and the video games. Now me, I was always different. I grew up playing video games heavily. And I was peeping all the hints in the video games. I'm trying to tell you. Video games, I'm telling you, if you grew up playing video games, I'm talking about some gamer type shit. I'm telling you, I was peeping all the hints in the video game, San Andreas. Mad hints. They was talking about the Illuminati and that. Man, motherfucking, what else games? There's so many games I didn't play. Motherfucking Spiral, Crash Bandicoot, Mario, all this type of stuff. Like, there's even more games I just can't even really name off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? Mortal Kombat, you know what I'm saying? Like, Tekken, all that type of shit. We're talking about all this stuff. Hitman, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more and more games. I'm not finna get into all that, though. But they objective was to stop us. Now, think about it. The Most High said to Satan that, you know what I'm saying, you could test my children. If they fall for it, that's their fault. You see what I'm saying? But before you attack them, you must warn them. You see what I'm saying? So as we growing up, the hints was in our faces. The test and the temptations, all that shit was in our face. Dragon Ball Z, giving you hints. Real talk, that's one of my favorite animes. Real shit. That's one of my favorite animes. Dragon Ball Z giving you hints. They telling you all that shit they doing in there. Charging up, meditating, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping in them time capsules, you know what I'm saying? Like, just teleporting, teleporting, telekinesis, motherfucking telepathy, all that. They telling you that y'all can do this. 90s babies, y'all can do this type of stuff. But we gonna give you this hint in Dragon Ball Z, as if you on that conscious level to peep that, but we gonna give you the Kool-Aid too. The fluoride to fuck you up so you can't do it. But you can see the hints in the TV and in the cartoon to see that you can do it. But you gotta have the willpower to be like, I ain't gonna drink that shit. But when you a kid, and then, you know what I'm saying, you taught this, you know what I'm saying, everybody know what they've been taught. So you be like, okay, drink this Kool-Aid, it's pretty good. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, you don't even know what the fuck you put in your body. You're killing yourself. You see what I'm saying? But they giving us the hints. Just like, what else was a good cartoon? Motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Giving us hints in that. Pokemon, all that shit they was giving us hints in. You can do this type of stuff. You can power up, you can level up, you can teleport, all this type of shit. But at the same time, as they giving you hints, as Satan giving us hints, he's destroying us at the same time. Because the Most High told Satan that you could test my children, you know what I'm saying? But you better give them a hint before you attack them. He ain't say they had to get it. He ain't say we had to get it. He just said, give them a warning. All these movies, come on, man. Spawn, come on, man. Hints, I'm trying to tell you. Spawn, motherfucking, it's just so many movies, like The Arrival, like with Charlie Sheen. It's just, man, there's so many movies I can't even really name off the top of my head. Like, it's just so many sci-fi movies. They Live, motherfucking Dark City, it's just so many movies I can't even really name off the top of my head. But Leprechaun in the Hood, all that, man, they giving you spiritual hints. But every time he giving you a hint, he coming up with something new to distract you. That's why it's Operation Stop the Starseeds, because they knew we different. They still know we different. That's why they still coming up with all this new BS to stop you and keep you locked down. They Live told you. You look at a magazine, you think what you seeing with your two eyes, which is really you seeing in this illusion, but your third eye really see what's behind that. The glasses in They Live represented the third eye, being able to see through the illusion and see it on the spiritual level. That's what the glasses in They Live represent, what people ain't gonna tell you. I'm breaking this shit down, real talk. You see what I'm saying? But when he take the glasses off and he look with his regular eyes, he see the illusion. You saying, but he put the glasses on, obey, shop, go to sleep, don't question authority, all this type of stuff. Real talk, what's happening in real life. You see a rapper, like, not like a rapper, like rapper, you know what I'm saying, on the microphone, no, like a rapper, like graphic design, like Oreo rapper, motherfucking chip rapper, you get what I'm saying, like stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, like you see the art and stuff like that, like Arizona, you see the art and shit on them, your two eyes see the art, but when your third eye awaken, whether you know it or not, it's gonna flip that upside down, it's gonna see through the illusion. So your third eye might say, that's poison. Go to sleep, obey. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why you like this and you like that. You don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, you feed into the illusion, but you don't know that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all these hints they giving us, but he was killing us at the same time because they wanted to stop the Starseeds. They don't want us to reach our full potential. And they knew 90s, when the 90s babies was born, and they knew when the new millennium hit and the 2000 babies come and all that, 2000 babies more lost than we is. But don't get it wrong, the 90s babies, generation lost too. But like I say, it's 50-50 with everything. 50% of our generation know what the fuck going on. The 50% lost. They ain't gonna never figure it out. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the 2000s, 80s, 70s babies, all that. You got the people, the free thinkers, who think outside the box, then you got the people that think in the box that ain't gonna never get it. That's just how it is. See what I'm saying? So they knew we was different, they knew we was special, and they knew there was gonna be a conscious shift, and they knew it was gonna be awakening. So they gotta come with new shit every time. That's why it's always a new phone coming out, always a new video game, always a new distraction coming out, so you could forget that you have superpowers. Why do you think they canceled the Boondocks? The Boondocks, come on, one of my favorite cartoons, giving hints. Family Guy, giving hints. Why do you think they made the show more gayer? So motherfuckers be focused on that homosexual shit. But if you discard all that bullshit and you pay attention to Family Guy and The Simpsons and all that, American Dad, The Cleveland Show, they giving you hints. I'm trying to tell you, Adult Swim, Robot Chicken, all that shit, they giving you hints. But you so focused on the gay shit, ooh, and all that, so you not paying attention to the hints. They trying to tell you Futurama. Oh my goodness, so many fucking hints. Like, come on. Why did they cancel majority of these shows? South Park, that show dumb as fuck, but they giving you hints. I get credit where credit is due. Because you ain't gonna like the karma when it's set up on you. You know what I'm saying? Joey Badass and shit. Shout out to Pro Era, man. RP Capital Steez, man. One of the best lyricists in this bitch. But, that's just real talk, man. Like, Operation Stop the Starseeds. That's what all this shit going on, man. Like, they coming out with these new weak ass rappers and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the presidential election. A lot of these motherfuckers are selected and not elected. And don't get me wrong, it is people who actually put in the groundwork and get to where they gotta go. Like Chance the Rapper. He really put in that groundwork to get to where he's at. He didn't sell his soul. They want him to, but he didn't. You see what I'm saying? That's a real motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? But when you got weak-minded people that want to fuck every female, that want to do all the drugs, that want all the money, they got leverage over you. They could just dangle stuff in front of your eyes and they can easily get you to sell your soul. They could get you to, they could pull out, I'm telling you, they could find the baddest females in the world and put them in front of you. You might as well gonna be damn, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a new soul, because you know that it's easy, temptations. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to King Yella, man, real talk. King Yella said it the best in one of his videos. He said your favorite rapper may be a homosexual. Your favorite rapper might be getting fucked in the ass, real shit, on some Illuminati shit. I'm trying to tell you, because a lot of these motherfuckers is weak-minded, and they selected to be in that position to brainwash the 90s babies and the 2000s babies, because they know we're powerful and they know it's a shift of consciousness. They don't want you paying attention to videos like mine. They want you paying attention to all this other stupid shit, so you don't know what the fuck going on. Trying to tell you, this shit is real. Like, it's like real awakening stuff going on, and only the people who got eyes to see and ears to hear gonna be able to see and hear this type of stuff. Everybody else gonna say, that's just bullshit, man. It ain't real. I'm trying to tell you, Operation Stop the Starseeds, they know what's going on. That's why they put all this violent music out there. Don't get it wrong, it wasn't always like that. You know what I'm saying? Professor Griff said it the best too. At first, you know what I'm saying, they had groups like KRS-One, Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying, Goody Mob, motherfucking Outkast, you know what I'm saying, people that was giving uplifting messages. You know what I'm saying? And then they got neutralized because NWA got paid off by the elitists, the higher-ups, to neutralize Public Enemy. And then they came out with the thugging, then the balling, then the pimping. Now the metrosexual is out now, and that's going to be just homosexual rap. Real shit. Didn't they show you that in the Boondocks? Riley with Gangstalicious, he say, damn, granddad, look at my gear, bro. He say, this ain't a skirt, bro. All I gotta do is unflip this flap. I can pull out my strap. Come on, bro. They giving you the hints. Motherfuckers wearing purses on the Boondocks. That episode came out 2005. Now you got Famous Dex and Rich the Kid and they're wearing Go-Yard purses. Come on, my nigga. They giving you the hints. Like, come on. Niggas spending $4,000 on the purse, bro. It's a man bag. Didn't that's what Riley say? He say, this ain't no purse, granddad. This a man bag. Then what? 12 years later, motherfuckers wearing purses now. Come the fuck on, bro. Operation Stop Starseeds. Stop the Starseeds. I'm trying to tell you. They know what the fuck going on. Real talk. Oh, yeah. Men in Black. That's another movie giving hints. The first one. Think about it. The little thing with the red laser that Will Smith was using to flash people, that is a form of MK Ultra. Mind control is going to erase your short-time memory. So if you seen some aliens and shit, boop, you remember what happened 3-4 hours ago, but you don't remember what happened 3, 4 hours later, the shit that you just seen, it just erased all that. Now you remember you remember you coming from the crib and all that, but you don't remember the other shit. That's MK Ultra, mind control. But now they got it on a whole massive scale. Like they live when they had them satellites and all them signals being projected out. I'm trying to tell you, motherfuckers know what's going on. That's why some people, they get to that conscious level and they get knocked right back down because there's so many F waves, extremely low frequencies, knocking motherfuckers back down into place so they won't see what the fuck going on. Trying to tell you, man, ain't nobody else breaking this shit down. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I'm giving it to your blood raw. Like, this shit is real. You could believe it. You can say it's a game. You can say it's a joke, but it's really Operation Starseed. They know how much power we got. They know how much power you got. They know how much power I got. And they don't like that. So they're going to keep giving you more and more distractions so you won't ever tap into that universal frequency or that junk DNA, which is not junk DNA, which is really that double helix around DNA I was talking about. Tap into that. Motherfuckers can really do some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like, think about it. Just think about it like this. What if we was all raised to be vegans? So that means when we got to the age we at now, motherfuckers would be flying and shit right now. Like, you see what I'm saying? But, hey, that's what they say. They fucking with the food, the air, the water, the dirt, all that shit. They fucking with everything. They trying to destroy nature. But nature gonna always keep on growing and reproducing. You see what I'm saying? That's why we were supposed to watch the animals so we can learn how to live within nature. Even though we got dominion over the animals and all that, but since we've been dumbed down, that's why we supposed to always turn back to nature. When we need help with something, we go and look for what we need help in nature. Real talk. Because nature always gonna show you the way. That's real talk. You need help with something, you go to nature and you look at how the animals do stuff. You look at how the ants, bees, and all this stuff. You look how the birds do stuff. And then you be like, okay, then you put all that you put all that in perspective, and then you apply that to your life. Real shit. I'm trying to tell you, these real prophetic messages. Wake the damn up that way. I meant to say that way.